Hello. In this video, I'll be talking about the Microsoft Management Console or MMC plugin for VNX storage systems. The MMC plugin is a custom-built plugin that provides Windows look and feel management of the file side components of VNX. Using this plugin, several of the CIFS-related features can be managed from a Windows server or a Windows computer. Here's the agenda for the video. I'll start by showing the location from which you can download the MMC plugin. We will then see how to view the existing shares on a CIFS server. We will also create a new share in the CIFS server through the Management Console. After that, we will see how antivirus and home directory features can be managed on the share using the plugin. The MMC plugin can be downloaded from the VNX series support page. To access this page from Unisphere, first click on the Support tab, then click Product Support page. On the Product Support page, search for VNX File CIFS Management and download the plugin. You can then install the plugin on your Windows Management Server to start managing your VNX CIFS servers. Let's move on to a demonstration of the MMC plugin. For the purposes of this video, we have already created a CIFS server called MMC_server. We have also created a share for demonstration purposes. Now let's start the configuration of our MMC plugin on the virtual machine. Open the Computer Management window by clicking on Start. Click on Administrative Tools. Double-click Computer Management. By default, this window shows the details about the local machine. Right-click on the Computer Management menu item in the left-hand side pane to connect to your CIFS server. Click Connect to another computer. Now click on Browse. In this window, make sure that the correct domain information is shown in the From This Location field. You can click on the Locations button to change the domain if needed. Type the name of the CIFS server in the third field and click on the Check Names button. If the CIFS server name was entered correctly, it would be underlined automatically as shown here. Click on OK to close this window. Click on OK again. Now the name of the CIFS server is displayed in the Computer Management window. Expand the System Tools node. Expand the Shared Folders node. Click on Shares. Notice that the share that was created in Unisphere called Marketing can be seen here. Right-click on the name of the share in the right pane. You can select Open to view the files in the share or choose to stop sharing this folder. Choosing to stop sharing will delete the share from Unisphere. Click on Properties to open the Properties window for the share. Share permissions and security settings can be changed using the tabs in this Properties window. Click on OK to close the window. Now let's see the process to create a new share on the CIFS server. Right-click on the Shares node in the left-hand side pane of the Computer Management window. Click on New Share. This opens up a wizard to create the share. Click on Next to continue. Click on Browse to select the location where you want to create the root of the new share. We will create a new directory in our file system for the new share. Creating a new directory for the new share will prevent end users from being able to access the .etc and lost and found system directories. Select the location and click on OK. Click on Next to progress to the next screen in the wizard. This window allows you to provide a name for the share that you want to create, as well as change the offline access settings for the shared content. We will accept the defaults and click on Next. This screen allows you to set share folder permissions. We will accept the default setting and click on Finish to create the share. The share has now been created. Click Finish to exit the wizard. The share we just created can now be seen in the Computer Management window. The antivirus and home directory features for the CIFS server can also be configured using the MMC plugin. We will have to open the VNX File CIFS Management window for this. Click on Start. Click on Administrative Tools. Double-click EMC VNX File CIFS Management. We will have to add the CIFS server that we want to configure in this window. Right-click on the Data Mover Management node in the left-hand pane. Click Connect to Data Mover. This will open up a window where you can select your CIFS server. Make sure the correct domain is selected in the drop-down list. Select your CIFS server from the list and click OK. Your CIFS server name should be displayed at the top now. Now we will configure the antivirus feature on the CIFS server. Note that for this video, the virus checker file has already been created and uploaded in the Data Mover. You will need to do this before the antivirus feature can be configured using the MMC plugin. More details about this and more antivirus parameters can be found in the VNX antivirus documentation on PowerLink and the Kava video. Expand the Data Mover Management node in the left-hand pane. Click on Antivirus. The right-hand pane displays all the antivirus parameters that can be configured using the MMC plugin. Double-click on the ADDR parameter to add the antivirus service. Type the IP address of the Kava server and then click on Add. You can add the IP addresses of additional Kava servers if needed. Click on OK to close the window. Now double-click on the Masks parameter to specify the files that should be scanned by Kava. Enter star to indicate that all files should be scanned by the Kava server. You can modify this according to your environment to scan only specific files if needed. Click Add and then OK. Now right-click on the antivirus node in the left-hand pane and click on Start. The antivirus status changes to running to indicate that this service has been started. The MMC plugin also allows you to configure the location of users' home directories. For the purposes of this video, some test users have already been created in the domain. Click on the Home dir node in the left-hand side pane. We can see that the home directory feature is currently disabled. If needed, you can click on the home directory node and add new users. You will have an option to create a path where the user's home directory will be created. You can also enable auto-create, which will create a new directory at a predefined location for a user when they log in for the first time. To enable the home directory feature, right-click on the home directory node and click on Enable. We can see that the feature is now enabled on the share. For more information, see the Configuring and Managing CIFS on VNX documentation on EMC Online Support.